Hey there, welcome to a new video series on building practical Shopify app with React Router. If you don't know what is React Router, it is basically the new version of Remix. Every year I record a new video series on building a practical app for Shopify. This year I am going to explore Remix, and in this video series I'm going to show you how you can build a practical Shopify app using Remix. So in this video it is just an overview. I will show you what I'm going to build and what I'm going to cover in this video series. So this is the Remix, which is the old template. The newer template, any app that you create with CLI and Shopify, it is going to use React Router 7. And this is recommended by Shopify, and I hope they are not going to change it in the next few years. Because in the past few years, they have changed it a lot from pure React to Next.js, and then they finally moved to Remix. And from Remix, now it is only React Router. The good news is React Router is very similar to Remix. There is not a lot of changes, but throughout this video series, I will try to compare them and show you what has changed and what are like the improvement in React Router. So what you are going to learn in this video series, I will teach you from the basic. So this course is going to focus from the basic of building Shopify app until to a point that you can build a practical app. As like other courses that I have on YouTube, you might check them. Like last year I made building Shopify app with Remix. In this video series I built a wishlist app. Then I showed people how to use like checkout extension, building checkout UI. I also teach people how to build Shopify functions, migrating script to function, things like that. But this course I'm going to start again and doing a lot of things from the start to finish. It is because Shopify changed a lot of things, including functions has changed a lot. Shopify is no longer is going to use the Polaris. So if you go to the Polaris website, they will just show you like a pop-up of Polaris is deprecated. You have to use the web component. We are going to use the web component in this video series, and I will show you some of the challenges you will have in customization of web component. You will learn how to use Shopify CLI, of course, the basic, and also Shopify function, which is the core functionality of discount and how you can transform the cart. There is a lot to learn in this video series, but this is the list of what I have created and what I'm going to teach you in this video series. So it is going to be completely beginner friendly. From start, I will teach you the basic of Shopify API and how you can navigate around. I always tell people the best skill you can learn is how to use the API. So Shopify API in the past few years has improved a lot, and with the MCP and with all this AI, it is so easy to build Shopify app. All you have to do is like execute it properly, market it properly, and it's really easy to grow in the Shopify market. Now, apart from that, I will show you my development workflow with AI, because like 70 to 80% of my code are written with AI. And that's true that it is going to be more in the next few months or more, but I'll show you my workflow, how I use AI to build my Shopify app in different types of component, how I write my prompt. So you will learn a lot throughout this video series. And this is, of course, completely going to be completely a free course on YouTube. And if you have any question, I'm happy to answer, like by creating more videos. So I try to upload at least like 3 or 4 videos per week, so you can follow along. And then once the course is completed, I will put a link on Twitter, and then people can directly access that. I hope this video series will be informative and help you build your first Shopify app. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.